Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for November 25th, 2022. Today, Cafe in Universal Studios Florida is serving up a series of fun holiday desserts for the Christmas season. Reviewed their first round of treats and decided what belonged on the nice list and what was naughty. There's an orange cranberry three-tier mini cake for $6.49, a peppermint cheesecake pop for $5.49, an eggnog igloo, a Linzer cake, and a pecan pie cake for $6.49. Again, you can read all of those reviews at universalparksnewstoday.com. The food truck in San Francisco has returned at Universal Studios Florida to bring the new pork belly mac and cheese to the holiday menu. The pork belly mac and cheese is $12.99. It's white cheddar mac and cheese shells, sweet potato pork belly hash, and bourbon pecan sauce. The review on our site. Meanwhile, at Central Park Crepes, they have a lot of great options, but we're glad to see that the Thanksgiving crepe, now known as the turkey dinner crepe, has returned. It's $11.99. It's roasted turkey breasts, cornbread stuffing, turkey gravy, cranberries, and cornbread croutons. Review, say it with me, on our site. Construction work has sped up on the entrance to the rumored Villains Con attraction for Minions that will replace Shrek 4D in Universal Studios Florida. In our last update just a week ago, exposed steel formed an archway over the entrance. The next day, the center of the archway was covered in wood paneling, and the day after that, the entire archway was covered in wood paneling. Now, almost the entire archway is covered in yellow, weatherproof sheathing. Only a strip of wood is exposed at the bottom center of the arch. Universal has still not announced the new Minions attraction, but the construction walls are covered in Minion images, and VillainCon is in the first Minions movie. This soundstage is directly across from Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem, so they might as well just announce it at this point. A new Freestyle cup is available exclusively at Universal Orlando Resort to pass holders for the holiday season. The cup features the Universal holiday mascot, Earl the Squirrel. It can be found at most drink stands and restaurants. The cup is black with a red lid, and Earl is pictured in a wreath on one side. UOAP, or as I say, UOAP, is on the other side with an acorn instead of an O. Like the other styles, the cups decrease when you buy more of them. One cup is $17.99, two $15.99, and 3 to 6 are $13.99 each. The price is for the cup plus the first day of refills, but you can add extra days for $10.99 each. A Santa Claus Freestyle cup and matching cup holder are also available to all guests. 2 new Christmas Mold-A-Rama machines are now available at the Universal Orlando Resort. And with these machines, guests can watch as their figure is rapidly made using a mold. In the All Hallows Eve Krampus boutique at Universal's Islands of Adventure, guests can create a lump of coal Christmas tree. As is standard for these machines, the figure is $8. The machine's wrap features diagrams and a naughty list, and as implied lump of coal, the Christmas tree is completely black. And even the ornaments, garland, and star on top are black. The whole thing is. The base reads Universal Studios. Over at the Holiday Tribute department store in Universal Studios Florida, the Grinch Mold-A-Rama machine is now available. Creates a green figure of the Grinch with his hands on his hips for $8. The machine is decorated to look like a machine straight out of Whoville. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make the show happen every week. Universal Orlando Resort is now testing a guest experience support service with team members at kiosks throughout the park who can help with simple guest needs. We met team member Amani in Universal's Islands of Adventure. She had celebration buttons and maps at her kiosk in port of entry at Islands and helped us with our Express Pass. This seems to be Universal Orlando Resort's answer to Walt Disney World's guest experience team, which rolled out in 2018 and 2019. At the kiosks throughout Walt Disney World, cast members help guests with the My Disney Experience app, Magic Bands, and more. Guest experience support is in a testing period right now at Universal Orlando, and the services they offer may change as they adjust to feedback. The Who's of Whoville can be seen roaming Seuss Landing this holiday season on Islands of Adventure. The Who's are dressed in their Hula Day best and some carry decorations. They like to play games and pose for photos, and a group of Who's told us they were heading to Olive Garden for some pasta. I'm sure it's gross even in their world. You may even spot them holiday shopping. Watch a video. Oh, I'm going to get so many comments from people that like Olive Garden. You can watch the video right here on our channel. And let us know in the comments if you like Olive Garden and why. Why? Because I don't get it. The All Hallows Eve boutique in the Lost Continent at Islands of Adventure has a Krampus theme for Christmas 2022. The year-round holiday boutique receives different themes during the holidays, but always carries spooky merchandise. The sign above the store's entrance now reads, All Hallows Eve Krampus Boutique. You can get a full video tour right here on the channel. There's also a photo tour on our website. It's always a snowy winter holiday in Hogsmeade at Universal's Islands of Adventure, but the holidays don't begin until the magic of Christmas at Hogwarts Castle light up the night. This projection show is performed in the Hogwarts Castle in the Wizarding World Hogsmeade each evening. The 7-minute show includes wintry imagery and scenes from the Harry Potter films. You can watch the video right here on our channel. As well, while we're in the Wizarding World, be sure to pick up a new collectible wizard card. It's available inside the chocolate frog packaging. Usually one of the Hogwarts founders can be found, but special cards are released periodically. They have increased in price slightly in the last few months. Chocolate frogs are now $14 each, or 3 for $35. The new card features Beaumont Majorabanks, a wizard herbologist who has been featured on wizard cards in Harry Potter video games. The Green and Red Coconut Club has opened in CityWalk, Orlando for the holiday season, and they're serving up several specialty holiday cocktails and mocktails. First of all, if you want a tour, it's on our website. The entire club has been dressed for the occasion, and the front of the menu looks like gift-wrapped presents with the logo for the Green and Red Coconut Club. The cocktails are the Secret Family Holiday Punch, the Cinnamon Swizzle Paloma, the Noel Nui Nui, and Candy Cane Pina Colada. The non-alcoholic mocktails are the Tropical Fizz and the Pineapple Holiday Cooler. Rogue Santa's Prive Reserve canned beer, Spellbound Cabernet Sauvignon, and Behringer's Chardonnay are also available. The Secret Family is deep and brooding holiday punch featuring pineapple, lemon, and blackberry flavors, along with bourbon, allspice, and coffee liqueurs, topped with a pineapple wedge and pineapple fronds. The Cinnamon Swizzle Paloma is warm cinnamon together with even warmer tequila, balanced with tart grapefruit and lime juices, and topped with Fever Tree grapefruit soda and a grapefruit zest. The Noel Nui Nui is rich spiced rum and allspice liquor combined with orange and lime juices, cinnamon, and a touch of bitters. It's topped with an orange wheel and festive spice drop candies. The Candy Cane Pina Colada is light and spiced rums combined with coconut cream, pineapple, and lime juices. It also has Tempest Fuchsia creme de menthe and mint concentrate. It's topped with a full-size candy cane as well. The Tropical Fizz is grapefruit, cinnamon, mango, and vanilla flavors shaken with heavy cream and topped with sparkling mineral water, creating a foamy top dusted with ground cinnamon. And the Pineapple Holiday Cooler is an easygoing holiday tropical treat, combining pineapple, lemon, and mint. It's topped with holiday red and green spice drops, plenty of fresh mint, and a mini candy cane. Jacques the chocolate-making robot has whipped up the new Santa's Cookies and Milkshake for the holidays at the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen in CityWalk. Santa's Cookies and Milkshake is $16. It's vanilla and cookie butter ice cream with Chips Ahoy mini cookies, holiday sprinkles, buttercream icing, and a chocolate Christmas tree. An intoxicated Orlando woman was arrested for trespassing after she exposed herself at Universal last month and wouldn't leave the property, police said. Universal Security escorted the woman from Hard Rock Live Orlando to the parking garage on October 5th, according to a newly released Orlando Police Department arrest report. She had been acting disorderly at the concert venue. Quote, security escorted to the 5th level in an effort to make her leave in a taxi or Uber. Prior to her arriving to the level, she took off her bra and began to expose her breasts to guests in the park. When Orlando police arrived, quote, she had her bra off and was covering her breasts partially with a cowboy hat. Sounds like a pretty normal night at CityWalk to me. The woman had already been told to leave by Universal, but she was having trouble leaving the property because of her state. She attempted to use her Uber app several times, but was too intoxicated to complete the task, the police report said. The police officer tried to help her, but she got upset and took her phone back. She headed back to the park. Universal Studios security warned police they wanted to press criminal charges if she did not leave the property, and that's when the woman was arrested for trespassing. Quote, while attempting to escort to my vehicle, the officer said, she would drop her weight and lock up her body in an effort to resist, the police report stated, caused assisting officers and I to fall while escorting her. The woman wasn't injured and was taken to jail. She pleaded not guilty last month and then entered a pretrial diversion program, which could help her avoid criminal charges. Quote, the defendant has completed a course and paid a fee associated with the program, said her attorney, Tad Yates. To secure a dismissal of the charges, the defendant must have no law violations before January 20th of 2023. If she has no such violations before that date, the city of Orlando will dismiss the charges against her in this case. Neither Yates nor the woman returned messages for comment. The woman's name was redacted from our story after she asked us to not identify her. While the holidays have arrived in Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan, and we have a whole vlog right here on the channel you should go watch with Spencer and myself seeing everything that has to offer, construction continues on Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Hollywood. The land has come a long way in the past year, with themed paneling now covering most of the buildings, bringing to life Bowser's Castle, Mount Beanpole, Princess Peach's Castle, and more. A Super Nintendo World marquee was installed at the land's future entrance a few months ago. It sits against colorful blocks. Guests will enter through a pipe-like tunnel, which has yet to be painted, but the shape is clear. Princess Peach's Castle is right past the entrance. Since our last construction update, towers and paneling have been installed. Now pink turrets poke out from behind the green hills. Piranha plants and coins sit on the towers nearby, and once completed, many of these small elements will animate. There are 4 pyramids looming over the land. A pokey cactus is next to the largest pyramid, and red and green mushrooms are on the platforms beneath them. In the center of the land is a Mario flag right next to a green pipe. A dome of support beams cover a concrete structure in front of Bowser's Castle, perhaps Hollywood's version of the Mushroom Kingdom's Canopio's Cafe. That would be Toad Cafe in this case. Another series of supports sticks out in front of Bowser's Castle. A giant sculpted Bowser head will be added to these supports. It's actually there as we speak. Since this update, it's been added, looming over guests as they enter his castle. You just barely see a stone wall and a rounded piece sitting inside. Yoshi was installed this past summer and is still visible, now shaded by a tree at the center of the photo. And at the back of the land, behind Mount Beanpole, is a wall painted to look like a blue sky with cartoon mountains right out of the Yoshi video games. And on the ground, pieces of camouflage scrim have been added to the fence in front of Super Nintendo World's entrance. Phone home, or at least phone Osaka at least, to see the new line of ET-themed merchandise which has landed at Universal Studios Japan. It's quite a shocker to see ET merchandise in Osaka, as the ride closed more than a decade ago to be replaced with Space Fantasy the Ride. Mind you, Space Fantasy is amazing and wonderful, and if anything's going to replace ET, it should be that. But you can check out this entire collection. It does have some items themed to the ET Adventure ride, which I can't remember the last time I saw ET Adventure merchandise, even in Florida, where the ride actually still exists. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure you hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For UPNT, this is Tom Corliss saying, the future's whatever you make it, so make it a good one.
Now on WWNT TV, it's Boxed In. Boxed In is a casually chaotic show featuring WWNT personalities Eric Morton and Jill Diffendahl, unboxing Disney merchandise and viewer packages, along with a few friends and a bossy little Pomeranian. So smash that like button, subscribe and comment, and keep up with the new Disney merchandise releases, seasonal releases, festival merchandise, limited edition merchandise, wishables, pins, and more. Join us Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on WWNT TV.